This is the Google Pixel 4 and 4 XL. I played around with both of them and here are my impressions. You might have seen all the leaks, but still, let's talk design. The front has a quite classic Pixel 2-ish look without the oversized notch of the Pixel 3 XL. It's not the most modern looking front design and certainly not the most immersive display design, but it looks okay enough and I would always choose this over the Pixel 3 XL notch. While the notch was huge but quite empty, only housing the dual camera, now the 4 actually comes with multiple sensors for which they sacrificed a second camera, making this the one and only sensor, being an ultra-wide sensor that crops in for wide shots. Besides that, we have multiple sensors for the secure 3D face unlock feature with even 2 IR cameras instead of 1 for more accuracy and security, as well as the solely radar chip which allows you to do gestures without touching your phone. That should be quite nice in the kitchen or when your hands are dirty. It can also see that your face is approaching the phone to unlock it before you even reach your hands, which is quite convenient as you don't have to lift your phone or tap on the display. Speaking of display, both phones come with some good looking OLED panels with the XL model having the sharper display. They both are protected by Gorilla Glass 6, support HDR and so on, but the most amazing new feature is its glorious 90Hz refresh rate. This means 50% more fluid looking animations, which makes 60Hz displays look kinda archaic. Moving to the back, it seems Google is taking a different approach this time as the classic dual-tone Google Pixel look is gone, or rather extended to the frame as the white version still looks like a Panda version. Although I'm getting a little iPhone 11 and Essential phone-ish vibes, I think it actually looks quite nice with its clean look. The back is single colored, made of glass with a frosted finish, with the colors being clearly white, just black and oh so orange. The frame still allows you to squeeze your phone to activate Google Assistant, for example. As for cameras, I'm excited and disappointed at the same time. We now have a dual camera while others started to do 4, which could have been fine if the second sensor would have been an ultra-wide as Google already had an amazing looking digital zoom. But I do get that Google, who is amazing with portraits, wants to get more out of portrait shots with a telezoom. It's already safe to say that the Pixel 4 is a strong contender for the best point-and-shoot camera 2019 as it requires far less effort than any camera. This is not because of a huge sensor upgrade, but rather because of software, which until now was everything that Google needed to jump ahead of everyone. Instead of the Google Visual Core we know from the Pixel 2, we now get the upgraded Google Neural Core for processing images via machine learning, and on a first look the results look super promising. It will be interesting to see how much of an upgrade this will actually be in real life. Night sight is also improved, but we need to test all of that out once we have our sample. Internally we get the Snapdragon 855, 6GB of RAM and a kind of small 64GB of storage in the base model. At least you still get unlimited original quality storage on Google Drive. The phone runs, surprise, on the latest Android and feels nice and smooth as always, actually even better with the new display, while being as featureless as possible compared to other phones, as Pixel phones want to give you the freedom to customize, which for new Pixel users can be a little bit confusing. However, you do get some new features like the new recorder, which now supports live transcriptions, and it comes with things like audio search where you can easily find words, sounds, laughter, clapping and so on within your audio. The battery of the Pixel 4 was downgraded while the XL model received an upgrade. I'm not a fan of how small the battery is on the regular Pixel 4 and hope that both are at least very power efficient, as they do have to compete with literal beasts like the Huawei phones and even the new iPhones. Wireless and fast charging are still there. Anyway, that's all I have here today until we get our sample. Even though there's no wide angle and it doesn't have the most amazing looking front, I am still excited to see how it performs during daily use. Without the Mate 30 Pro being on the market yet, and with the iPhone 11 Pro being surprisingly strong this time, it will be interesting to see how the Google Pixel 4 will do this year in the premium flagship segment. Let us know what you think in the comments about the new Pixel phones. My name is Ümit for Mobile Geeks.